Alright, Shalom. I want to start off with giving all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahshua, Bashem, Kakadash. The Bible said that as an apostle of great millstone, Shalom to the Ophelek. Hope this video will be edifying. And let's get into it. So, this is Psalms chapter 1 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. And actually, this goes hand in hand with Proverbs 1, where the scripture says, if sinners entice thee. I'm going to get that. Because, look, you ain't supposed to be hanging around the wicked niggas in the world, man. What has righteousness to do with unrighteousness? So like, what has righteousness to do with wickedness? Roughly paraphrasing that scripture. But so like, let me get some water real quick. So what has righteousness to do with wickedness? Let me get that. Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 7. I'm gonna start at verse 7. It says, the fear of the Lord Jehovah is the beginning of knowledge, but fools despise wisdom and instruction. My son, hear the instruction of thy father, and forsake not the law of thy mother. For they shall be an ornament of grace unto thy head, and chains about thy neck. You see, so the law, statutes, and commandments, and knowledge, wisdom, and understanding of Yahweh Shem shall we supposed to keep. We supposed to keep, man. We supposed to put it around our whole body, like a chain on around our neck, and an ornament of grace unto our heads. So verse 10, my son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. You see, so if sinners tell you like, hey, I got this money, I got this quick money, all you gotta do is do this, all you gotta do is set this guy up and stuff like that, don't do it. That sin is enticing you to do wicked. You see? I'm gonna read it again, verse 10. My son, if sinners entice thee, consent thou not. If they say, come with us, let us lay wait for blood, let us look privately for the innocent without cause. Right? Let's rob him, kill him, and then you get all his wealth, all his riches. Don't listen to that, man, because you gonna have blood upon your hands and you gonna destroy yourself. Verse 12, let us swallow them up alive as the grave, and whole as those that go down into the pit. We shall find all precious substance. We shall fill our houses with spoil. You see, that's what they say. They're gonna be rich. They're gonna be wealthy and stuff like that when they hit this lake, hit that lake. But really, they're destroying their soul. And like the scripture says in Galatians 6 and 7, whatsoever a man sow, that shall also reap. So they're gonna reap what they have sown. And the things that they gonna reap is not something nice, man. It's destruction coming their way, famine, pestilence, torment. Verse 14, cast in thy lot among us, let us all have one purse. That's what they say, man. That's what they say. Cast our lots, cast your lot, or cast in thy lot among us. Let's basically hit this lake together, and let's hope that this works out. Basically, don't do that. Verse 15, my son, walk not thou in the way with them, refrain thy foot from that path. Right, Don't even deal with them, man. Don't be around them. Don't deal with them. For their feet run to evil, you see? Their feet run to it. That's all they know to do, man. Evil, evil, wickedness, man. And make haste to shed blood, you know? Surely in vain the net is spread in the sight of any bird, and they lay wait for their own blood. They lurk privately for their own lives. So are the ways of everyone that is greedy of gain, which taketh away the life of the owners thereof. You see, they're greedy of gain. So greedy that they kill people because of it, man. Because of their greed. Now let's go back to Psalms 1 and verse 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of Yahweh Shemeshah, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. You see, so you're blessed when you're not hanging up around a bunch of wicked ass niggas. Instead, you're hanging around righteous men, men that trying to please Yahweh Shemeshah to the best of their ability. The brotherhood, you know. Blessed are you then, you know. Verse 2, but his delight is in the law of Yahweh Shemeshah, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night. Right. Reading the scriptures, man, being occupied in this truth, in the wisdom, knowledge, and understanding of Yahweh Shemeshah. You know? That's your delight, something that you like to do. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doeth shall prosper. You see, whatsoever you do, you're gonna prosper, man. Because you have your priorities straight. Most High might fix you up with this, the Most High might fix you up with that. Now he ain't gonna give you everything, because we ain't in the kingdom yet, but he gonna give you what's necessary for you, man. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers. You see, so a tree, a tree that is planted by the rivers is always getting nutrients, man. It's always getting food, basically, because it's next to the water. Verse 4, the ungodly are not so, but are like the shaft, which the wind driveth away. Therefore the ungodly shall not stand in the judgment, nor sins in the congregation of the righteous. You see, eventually they're gonna be rooted out, man. Sinners ain't standing in the congregation of the righteous, man. Eventually they gonna be rooted out by who? By Yahweh Shemeshah, man. Once I go plug them out, man. Verse 6. For the Lord Yahweh shall know the way of the righteous, but the way of the ungodly shall perish. You see? So with that, I want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh Bashim Yashai Bashim Akakadesh. Dat waren de studenten en de pastor of Great Millstone. Shalom, tot over. Like op this video is edifying. Shalom.